Welcome back. We're in a small town. We're looking at a shitty house. We'll see how it goes. We'll take you guys along on the journey. We're filming later in the week, so there's not a whole lot, but we've wrapped up several projects and we have some exciting news. We're going under contract on an industrial building in addition to the storage units from last week's video. Triple net. I'll share some details with you. Stick around. But let's check out this house in small town, middle of nowhere, Wisconsin. So let's get into it. Before I tell you guys about the new place that we're purchasing, I'll save that for later in the video, just a little bit of a cliffhanger effect. We're in the house on 10th Avenue. We close on this place on Monday. I'm going to sign up in Appleton today, but turned out decent. Not gonna make as much profit as I thought, but we picked this up on wholesale, so we had zero marketing dollars into this place. But I'm just doing a quick final walkthrough check. The last thing I want, that scared me a little bit. Last thing I want is like something to happen with the buyer. It's a little bit dark down here, but if something happened with the buyer that we weren't aware of or whatever the scenario, and then they're upset at us or come back to us after the fact and we have to fix things, we just want to avoid that at all costs. But this looks clean, it looks good. I think everything should check out on this one, so I'll run the water a little bit and then we should be good for Monday closing, bud. Excited to finally get this one off the books. We have a few properties that still aren't selling, kind of back to my point from the previous video on why we're going towards more of the wholesaling route, but we did lock up the place in Wisconsin Rapids, so that's super exciting. Appraisal's on Monday. We'll see how it shakes out, but I did just have to mail out 6 past due rent notices for the storage units because people they seem to not want to pay rent, yet they still utilize the units. So we locked them out, sent them first notice. One of them was a second notice. It's gonna be too bad for them. Can't really do anything, but pay your rent, don't be late, and then you don't have to worry about your stuff getting auctioned off. So we are wrapping up the podcast studio today, Saturday. I'm filming this video. It'll drop tomorrow. No worries on that side. Just grabbing some mail. Video will drop tomorrow, but need to wrap up the studio so we can start recording this upcoming week. Should be extremely exciting. Let's have a glimpse into the commercial triple net property that we're buying. Let's break that down really quick. Okay, so the triple net property we're buying, it has like multiple bay doors. I'm not gonna disclose the location or anything like that yet because we are so early in the process. But the initial numbers look like this. So right here's the property. Purchase price is right around $420,000, and we plan on doing a 1031 exchange with a property that we bought about a year and a half, 2 years ago. So we have about $100,000 to $110,000 in equity in that one. We would put that as a down payment, so right around 25%. And with that, we would cash flow roughly about $700 per month. Now, the one thing about the commercial property is it's locked into a 12-year lease, and it's significantly below market value. Most industrial spaces in this area are renting at about $5.50 a square foot. This one is at $2.50. So it's essentially 50% of what the market rent should be. That is why we are looking at it from a long-term perspective. In the short term, what we'll be able to do is obviously it's going to cash flow still. There's going to be a bunch of equity in it because it'll actually be worth a lot more once that rental rate's bumped up. But for us, we'll probably end up doing a cost segregation study on it, diminish some of the income tax for the upcoming year. And that's how this particular place will play out. So I'm excited about that one. Hopefully things will go through. Hopefully all will go smoothly. As of right now, I'm anticipating that it does. But we have a few of those big properties that just fell in our lap as of recently. The storage units, this commercial property, direct mail leads. Direct mail to those owners does work, so please don't stop doing it. But now, let's do some finish up painting. We'll show you guys how it looks when it's all said and done. One thing I noticed when I was painting in here, and of course paint attracts humidity, but it's freaking hot in this podcast room. So we are definitely gonna have to have the AC cranking when we're in here, when we're talking shop. And again, you guys, we need to get some people on the schedule. So drop a comment down below if you're in Wisconsin. Would love to connect, would love to sit down. This, hopefully behind me, will be dry by that time, and it'll look good. Regardless, we're shooting anyways. First podcast. Probably gonna be recorded on Tuesday, so super excited about that. Okay, you guys, Sunday morning. Obviously still have not posted this week's video yet. Wasn't super happy with the content by any stretch of the imagination. It's just an off week, like off week for filming purposes, but we're in the home gym, we're getting in a workout this morning. Kind of wanted to give you guys a tour around this place. So all of this stuff, some of it I got from actually other properties, other stuff I've accumulated, other stuff was given to us. We got the Rogue squat rack here. Got the mirror, that's a given from another remodel that we had. This set of weights right here. That, literally 95% of those we found at that property in Fond du Lac and Tachita that I posted about probably a month and a half, 2 months ago. So this was all 100% free. That's probably several thousands of dollars of weights, because these ones loan the rubber hex weights. Those go for $250 a pound. We actually had up to 120 pounds. I don't lift that heavy. So we have 70 pounds here. We have the weight tree. Got miscellaneous collection of shoes back there. But one of the more favorite things, which Katie and I need to get back into. So we got road bike, just miscellaneous shit all over. And we got the 2 mountain bikes. But Katie's big issue, and kind of mine issue as well, is I had to buy new seats for us, because the seats that come on the mountain bikes, they are like rock solid. And it hits a certain threshold. If you guys are bikers at all, you would know this, but it hits a certain threshold on your butt that makes it extremely uncomfortable. You don't want to do anything, and you can barely fucking walk after you're done. So all in all, that is the home gym tour. Hopefully we can go out riding more often now that we got 2 new seats. But I'm excited. This is what it's about. This is what I spend. Like, I'm not extremely flashy with the stuff I have, but I do like to spend money on things that we can enjoy. Workout equipment, obviously. There's probably thousands and thousands of dollars worth of gym equipment in here. The bikes alone are several thousands of dollars. But yeah, that's kind of my guilty pleasure. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned. We're gonna be dropping podcasts soon. We're starting recording. Actually today I'm gonna go in and record some solo episodes. But peace, I'll see you in the next one.